Hello, welcome back to the Trademark Sports YouTube channel. Today, we are starting our St. George Illawarra Dragons Rugby League 26 career mode as voted by you guys in the Instagram channel. If you're not in there, check it out because you're going to be making a lot of decisions for me within this career mode. Today, basically, well, supposed to start with the aim of this career mode is just to return the Dragons to their former glory. Obviously, the Dragons emblem and the club itself, the St. George part of it anyway, is synonymous with a long-standing history of just being absolutely brilliant. Obviously, won 11 comps in a row back in the day. We're not aiming for that because otherwise we're going to be playing this career mode for 20 years. But what we're going to be doing is just getting the Dragons back in the 8 and back being bloody brilliant. All right. So, let's make our first thing, our sponsor objective to make the finals. I think that's a semi-realistic goal for the first season anyway. I've seen this year that they're there or thereabouts. Allocating the funds, obviously we want the head coach to be pretty good. Same with the assistant. I think we just start everything with 3 stars for all our things here. And then we can sort of pick and choose where we want to go from there. Might run out of money. All right, we've got another 1.7 to spend. I think let's increase our rookie scouts and our header recruitment. Hopefully, that way we can attract some good talent to the club, either juniors or through the market. All right, yep, let's do it. This sort of stuff. I'll quickly skim through here. Let's just make everything a little bit more expensive just for some money for the club. Sorry to myself and the other Dragons fans. We'll do 4 open. Yep, that all works. Give you some members benefits. All right, let's go and have a look at the squad. Gutho 87, Tuipulotu 80, Val 86, 81 Moses. All right, he can probably go. The halves are a bit of an issue here, isn't it? 86 Cole Flanagan. He's going to stay around for a little while because he's 86. But Lockie Elias, we do need a halfback. We will go to market for that. Jack DeBellin, Demi Cook, Loco starting. Tommy Eisenhuth 90 rated, so clutch for us for this career mode. What else we got here? Toby Cashman as a fullback just hurts the soul a bit. We got any sneaky ratings in here? Jacob Little is going to go on the bench because we need that hooker spot on the bench. Dylan Egan is going to get into the side too. We're going to get rid of Ryan Couchman. Put Dylan Egan starting over Luciano Leilua like they did in real life before Dylan got injured. And that looks all right there. Who else do we want to put in the side? Lycan can start for us actually over Lockie Ilias. That'll work. And Kyle can go to halfback. That's fine. All right. Beautiful. Cool. All right. Confirm that. Let's go club management. Have a look at our recruitments. Our player list. Who we got? Expiring next season, Emre Gula. It's a decent potential for Emre Gula considering he's 75 rated. All these guys, Gutho's up there, thereabouts. Matt Feeney's got some good potential. Tyrell Sloan's potential is crazy. So all these guys are going to get re-signed. Kyle Flanagan might actually end up being the GOAT. 92 to 94. What are you talking about? Absolutely. You're staying around. Tommy Heisenhuth. All right. Right, we'll go from the top and renegotiate with who we want to renegotiate with. Emre Gula, I'm probably okay letting you go. Matt Feeney, based on potential, we're going to re-sign you for a couple of years. Thank you very much. Tyrell Sloan, again, based on that potential there, I want you around for a fair while. God, I hate that Toby Couchman's a fullback in this. All right. Lockie Ilias, you can walk. Hamasele, you can walk. Damien Cook, I want to see what Jacob Little's potential is. Not great. So Damien Cook's going to get... we'll see what's available on the market there. Same with Luch. I'm probably okay with letting him go. Jack DeBellin, we're going to re-sign you for a year, unlike what they did in real life. See if we can get a little bit extra money out of you. Fantastic. Tommy Eisenhuth, because of that rating, he's getting re-signed. Christian Tuipulotu, he's got some good potential. You're being re-signed. William Fafita, again, as a fullback's really annoying because he's a front rower and we need front rowers. But we'll see. We'll re-sign you. Sione Finau. I love Sione Finau in real life, so absolutely re-signing you. Plus, that potential is crazy. 97, 91, 97. Absolutely, you are hanging around. Dylan Egan, re-sign you for life. Thank you very much. What else we got? Corey Allen, Hamish Stewart, good potential. Michael Molo, happy letting you walk. Blake Laurie, we're going to need you just for depth at least, I think. David Clemmer, Ben Rumble, he's got some good potential. Hold on to you. Cody Ramsey will hold on to you as well, just because of the storyline. Who else we got? Jet Li, Hayden Buchanan, let's lock you down for 5 years, young sir. Gonna be an absolute gun. Jonah Glover, his potential's not great, so we'll have to let him walk. Nick Sagranis, oh my goodness, look at that potential, 93 to 99. Again, 5 years, lock you the hell down. That's crazy. All right, Nathan Lawson, potential's okay. We're still happy to let walk. Corey Ackers, he's got good potential, so we'll hold on to you as well. All right, now let's see what we got available. What positions do we want? We need a halfback. So availability, available, roll, halfback. What do we got? Toby Sexton. Good potential for Toby Sexton, 90 to 95. Thomas Duffy. Jackson Hastings is good at the moment and is a Illawarra boy. So I reckon we might even see if we can sign Jacko Hastings for a couple of years. What do we reckon? Well, he's an 89 rated. It's not the most inspiring thing ever, but we'll see what we can do. Here we go. We have ourselves a halfback. Fantastic. All right. Let's also go available. Sorry. What else do we need? We need a hooker, I think. Let's go availability, roll, dummy half. Tyson Smoothie, Corey Pakes. He'll be good for the future. Tom Starling's available. Tyler Mariotti, Tristan Hope. Any guns here? We got any guns? Get someone from Super League. It's got to be young. Lenny Ellis. We need someone who's going to be good. We're not getting Moses in buyback. Absolutely not. What else we got? I think now we start to get to some shitters down there, respectfully. So, based off potential, Tommy Starling looks pretty good there. Overall, is going to be in the middle of that. So, we're looking at 82. I do think Tommy Starling's an upgrade because if we got Damien Cook one more year, because he's just a bit old, isn't he? I feel like he might start. Oh, I know he's signed for the Roosters for next year. But let's see if we can get Reece Robson back to the club. We're just getting all the old band back together. Let's go. Another really astute signing, Jackson Hastings and Reece Robson to the club. Thank you very much for coming. All right, what else do we need? Let's have a look on the right here. We've got our squad breakdown. We've got 9 props, 2 5'8s, 5 wingers, 6 fullbacks. That's all sweet. Too many fullbacks. 4 locks, 2 hookers, which will be Robson and Little. 2 halfbacks, 3 centers. We might see if we can snag a center. Available role center. Selwyn Cobbo, Viliami Valea, Zach Labart, Tom Chester, Riley Jones, Penatani's younger brother. Stellar potential. Because that's the thing. We've got Moses Sully and Val Holmes at the moment. So we probably don't need starting centres like your Selwyn Cobbos and stuff. We don't need to be paying overs there. Because we don't want to lose anyone else later. 91 to 98, Chris Vilea, I do like the look of. He's an absolute gun in real life as well. Solomon Fa'atape, 90 to 94. Morgan Harper, 86 to 88. Interesting, isn't it? Patrick Moy, these guys are absolutely gun potential. Get someone over from Super League. Ben Johnson, 85 to 93. I think Chris Vilea's potential is too hard to go past, isn't it? And we can get him for 60k for 370. We'll go 70k for 4 years. I think that's pretty nice. You see there our depth chart as well. Like Val Holmes and Moses Sully, 29 and 26. Like they've got a couple more years left in them. And then we've got Vilea and Hayden Buchanan to come through as they get older. I think we're absolutely flying along there. Let's go back and have a look at the players that we've got off contract. Here we go. Available players. Amro Gula. because we probably want to lock down a couple of props maybe because we're looking at the depth chart here. We're letting go of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 props and a backup halfback as well. So let's go roll prop. Corey Jensen, Fletcher Baker, no thank you. Saluka Fafita, maybe. Jack Underhill. Oh, I think based off potential, let's re-sign Gula. And we'll also re-sign Jet Liu for 3 years at 40k. Thank you very much. Leo Thompson off contract because we do need a gun in the front row, don't we? Or Lindsay Smith, 92 to 94. See if we can get him across for a few years. Let's go. That's a big coup. Mate, our squad's looking gun. We might try and get a backup halfback too with a decent amount of potential. Someone young with a bit of potential. Who is that? Oh, Castle for Tigers. I was going to say. I don't usually go very well. Let's bring over this Will Roberts fella. Oh, look at that. Oh, hang on. He wants a bit more cash coming. We're giving you a chance to come over to Australia. What are you complaining about? All right. 70k for 3 years. Very good. Let's go back to our list. Okay. We're making a mistake not re-signing Damien Cook. Damien Cook and Tom Starling could be a pretty good 1-2 punch, couldn't it? Because unfortunately, Jacob Little's been finessed with his rating. I think we've got to look at it not at real life and look at it in the game. That's why I'm bringing up someone like Jackson Hastings as well. Nathan Lawson's got an okay. He'll be a good backup. Oh, we'll re-sign Nathan Lawson for 2 years. See what happens there. All right. Ben Murdoch-Basila, he can go. Jonah Glover can go. Daniel Mayfowl can go. Clemmer can go. Molo can go. We need to get another prop, don't we? Corey Allen can go. Luch will re-sign for a year. I think it's worthwhile re-signing Damien Cook for another year. Oh, we got Reece Robson, didn't we? Not Tom Starling. He can go. I'm happy with all these guys going. We just need another couple of props. How much salary cap have we got, bro? Surely going to run out soon. We need some benchy props. Probably a little bit higher rated than that. Leo Thompson might be a bit too high rated. We don't want Jack Hetherington. Josh Papali'i maybe for a year would be nice. Someone could be having him in real life. Paul Bryan, good potential on him. Just a Vunga for a year wouldn't be bad. Max Bradbury. Lazarus Vailepu. We're going to get... No, we'll sign Vailepu from the Storm for a couple of years. 74 rated though. Probably not great. I didn't realise you could see their rating once you go into there. All right, let's have a look at that. Leo Thompson is 85. Geez, actually, our front rowers, we need really to upgrade our front rowers. Let's try and get another star. Leo Thompson could be one of those. David Mawali, Atta. I can't pronounce his name, so we might not. He's got really good potential. I want to sign you. If we can sign you cheap. Nah, he's re-signed with South. That's all right. Who else we got around the league? If we go down here, we might be able to get... We get Big Bunty off the back fence for a couple of years. Oh, we'll see. Michael Wong, I have heard very good things about him. I think let's sign him based on potential, if we can. 3 years, 60k. Very good. All right. Doesn't solve the issue of getting a stud, though. There's not that many available. Sluka Fafita could go crazy off the bench for a couple of years. We'll try and sign him. He's re-signed with the Doggies. Fair enough, too. They're looking pretty good at the moment. What do we got front rows? Jet Liu, Corey Ackers, and Michael Wonga as the future. We need someone to partner Lindsay Smith in the front row. We do have Jack DeBellin for the front row as well. We might just leave that. We'll go back to our squad. I think Jack DeBellin, Loco. Where are those guys when we look at the recruitment? Because obviously they're going to hang around for a while. I think, yeah, we've got Loco and Jack DeBellin, so our front row stocks probably will be all right. I think we've done pretty well on the market there. let's move forward and get ourselves to preseason. I'm only simming through the preseason games because, like, let's be real, I don't really care all that much. Same as this one against South. We'll just leave it. Whatever. We'll get through. We're gonna get beat. Doesn't really matter that much because it matters in round 1 against the Bulldogs. Our lineup's going to be, we're going to get rid of Matt Feeney. We're going to bring in, I think, even though he's a little bit less rated, I want to bring in, do we bring in Tyrell Sloan or Sione Finau for the wing? I think wherever Sione Finau may be. So we got Nathan Lawson is a 74. So look, 74, or Tyrell Sloan's obviously 79. Don't know what he's rated for the wing though. Sione Finau 74 as well. I think looking at the potential, I think we just get Sione Finau as many reps as we can in first grade. And then down here somewhere, we'll have our gun, Valentine Holmes. Where are you? He was away at All-Star Camp, so he was not in the team for the trials. That's why he's not there. All right. Let's go. Round 1, Jubilee Oval. Dragons versus Doggies. We'll play. I think we'll try and play at least 3 games per episode, I reckon. Obviously, I'll show you the highlights of these games. We could be getting beat every single week here because I'm not very good at the game just yet. Obviously, new bugs and new things to get used to and that. But hopefully, we can get a bit better result than the first round of real life and we can beat the Doggies. So, let's get into it, shall we? First use of the football. Very happy about this. All right. Who's taking first hit up of the season? Jack DeBellin. Feed him, son. Get into him. Woosa. All right. We might have chosen to level it up a little bit too easy. Getting 45 metres off the first kickoff. Don't know about that. Val Holmes with a scoop. Another slice and dice. All right. I thought they were meant to be quick this year, like in this game. Not get run down by forwards. All right. Bit of shape on here. Oh. Thought we were giving it to Gutho. Oh, big shot. All right, go blindside. Lycan King Tong here. Wants the rock. Looks inside. Gets jammed. That's okay. Cook on the last play. Little grubber through. Tries to regather. Can he get an offload? He can, but doesn't go to anyone in particular. So we trap him down in the corner at the end of the first set. And that's a good spot to give the ball away. Forward pass. Here we are. Let's go. Good attacking opportunity here. See if we can score straight off the scrum. Tommy Eisenhuth going to dish it out to Gutho. And see if he can work some magic. Oh, that's not where I wanted that to go. That's all right. We'll reload here. I reckon blindside looks on here. Kyle Flanagan overrides the call. Tuapolotu can't quite make it in the corner. All right. Gutho, shift. Damien Cook getting tackled with the ball on the line isn't a great thing for us, but Gutho goes in dummy half. Out to the right, Loco gets absolutely jammed. Dylan Egan looks like he can spot a hole here. All right, last tackle. What can we conjure up? He's going to Lycan for a little cross-hill kick here, I think. The money man's calling it. Oh, he gets absolutely jammed, and that's all right. Okay. Like I said, we've got some work to do in this game. All right, we get the ball back. Matt Burton's absolutely booted this rock. Gutho, get him back in around 10, but he managed to squeeze through, get back to the 20. That's a good kick return there. Come on, Cookie, get there. Whoa, what's going on there? Jaden Sewell, a little mousetrap play. Jaden Sewell's busted straight through, and he gets a high tackle at the end of it. Dragon's going to be in good attacking field position at the end of this, after this kick out from Kyle Flanagan, as long as he can get it out. The full, which he can. Fantastic. Don't want any more silly blunders here. Don't know about that. That's definitely not a play the ball, but Damien Cook doesn't mind. He's straight through, bust a tackle as well. All right. Good attacking. We're in good ball here. So Kyle Flanagan out the back. Gutho gets absolutely jammed again. We're getting pumped here. Very strong defense here from Bulldogs. Moses Sully comes to ground. 10 metres out. Dylan Egan tries to barge his way over. Gets tackled. Well met there by, I believe that's Matt Burton and Viliami Kikau in that one. All right, let's swing the ball back to the centre. Jack DeBellin for a settler on fourth. Gets past one. Gives off to Kyle Flanagan. He's going to score the first try of the season. Here we go. Flano. Get that one up, you boys. Off a little settler from Jack DeBellin who ended up slicing past. And Kyle Flanagan scores. First try of the year. Gets past Josh Curran. See you later, bruh. How's that from Jacob Preston too? Can we get him sent off for coming in with the knees, Billy Slater style? Absolutely ridiculous. All right. Valentine doesn't miss these.
I think he'll land this one.
6-0. Thank you very much for coming. Right, we are off to a great flying start here. Obviously 6-0 up after 20 minutes. See if we can capitalise on this. All right, big Loco. Back in the defence. Get that up here, you dog. All right. Let's make our way down the field here. We'll get a bit of a tip on, I reckon. Move these defenders around. Oh, Kyle Flanagan. He's feeling dangerous today. Kyle Flanagan for Dally M, low-key. All right. Tommy Eisenhuth down the blind. Busting tackles. Jeez, that had to be close to giving away a penalty, surely. Oh, little glitchy glitch. What do you reckon? Reckon we go a bit of downtown? Oh, Flanagan's back. Or, nah, he's going to be over the 40 there. No point trying to kick 40-20 if he's not inside the 40. All right, complete our set after points, which is always good. Just doing the fundamentals right here. And Kyle Flanagan kick that downfield. Let's go. Big kick chase. Very good work from Loco. All right, we're in this game. Might make some subs, actually. Get the middles off. All right, Toby Couchman and Hamish Stewart into the front row. And then Tommy Eisenhuth coming off for Luciano Leilua. He's going to go to an edge with Dylan Egan and go into the middle. Oh, they've got a bit of an overlap here. Sione Finau gets dusted. Gutho's going wherever he's going. On walkabout. But it was all for a reason because he's gone out, has he? Oh, he's just managed to stay in there. That's crazy. He had to be close. All right, we're at 6s and 7s here. Get there, Gutho. Great cover tackle there from Dylan Egan, who's just moved to the middle. Great work. All right, last tackle. Can we keep him out? Very good set from the doggies here. Oh, not done. Great D. All right, we go for a little sneaky play here. Oh, no, that wasn't very... trying to go for a 20-40, and that's absolutely not paid off for us. 8 minutes to go. We really need to defend our line here. That was silly. Just stick to what you know, mate. Try and complete sets. All right. Big set of D. Get up off the line. Oh, jeez. Play's gone everywhere. Halfway through the set. Let's go. Hold him out. Great one-on-one tackle there from Kyle Flanagan. Under the posts. All right, last tackle. Keep him out. Oh, where's Dylan Egan going? Right to where he needed to be. Hold him up. Oh. Hopefully he's lost the ball here. What are we saying? Can't see it because of the post there. Hopefully, surely he's lost the ball. Nah, I think that's a try. Damn it. All off the back of that silly mistake. Tell you, it's the fundamentals. You've got to just complete your areas, kick the corners. Sorry, complete your sets, kick the corners. Silly from me. That's my bad. All right, 6-all at half time off the back of a silly error from us. But we're on top in this game, I feel. But we've got to give them the football first thing here. So hopefully, again, we can jam him in a corner here and force an error. I just realised I've done a Dragons in real life. We might actually hold off putting Jacob Little on instead of Damien Cook just for a little bit longer. I don't want to use up... Oh, no, we'll get him on. We'll get him on. Can I just say, Jacob Little 80 rated is some serious disrespect. He's probably the best hooker at the Dragons, I find anyway. Great defensive set, first thing in the half. 16 metres game from the doggies. Let's get some kick pressure going on. Who's going to be kicking the ball? Stephen Crichton again? It is. Oh, that's disgusting. All right, David Cook's caught that on our 30. Great. Oh, he's busted straight through. Gives off to Dylan Egan, who's going to be dummy half. David Cook's getting there late because he's meant to be going off. He swings the ball out. No, he doesn't. Hamish Stewart tackled with the ball 10 metres out from the line. David Cook's just trying to go off. All right, he gets out. Luciano Leilua tackled there. All right. Got to need someone else being dummy half here because this is ridiculous. Bit of big ant cheese. All right. Damien Cook swings it out to Val Holmes, who heads back to the middle, goes to the other side, literally just so we can get Damien Cook off. Like, and nearly had the opportunity there to slice straight through. Gutho goes to dummy half here. Toby Couchman finds Dylan Egan, who finds Jaden Sewell, who gets absolutely romped by Josh Curran. Last play of the set. Kyle Flanagan. I'm going to take the 1 point there. Team's silly with half an hour to go, but we know this Dragons team in real life cannot ice a game. So we're going to go early. We don't know how this game's going to go, and I know for a fact that I'm not very good at this game, so we might not get another scoring opportunity. So we're going to just scoreboard pressure it and get into him. Jacob Little spots a little gap here, and he makes a run from dummy half. Sully's he's going to do a dummy half set, I reckon. Sully makes a little bust here, straight over the top of Connor Tracy. We get into the Bulldogs half on fourth play. All right. Well, big shift here. Kyle Flanagan sliced it straight through. Out to the winger, but it gets intercepted by Blake Wilson there, unfortunately. But, mate, Dragons look good in attack here, don't we? Great kick pressure there from Hamish Stewart. I believe was it Hamish? Yep, Hamish to turn the ball over. All right, Lycan, slicing and dicing, wheeling and dealing. Who's that coming in for a carry? Jaden Sewer. Slices straight through. Meets up with Toby Couchman through the middle. 30 metres out. Third play. Blindside raids on. Kyle Flanagan. Out to Tommy Eisenhuth. Back on the inside to Jaden Sewer. Makes another little break. Couldn't get it away to Val Holmes there, though. Who goes into dummy half. And he sees a little half opportunity out of dummy half. And he's going to score right next to the post. Let's go, Val Holmes. Absolutely killing it. All right, Val Holmes to push the lead out to 7. Very nice. 8 points already so far on the season for Val Holmes. Really had 2-point scorers so far in the season. I mean, it is also the first game, but I mean, just very interesting, isn't it? All right, 17 minutes to go. Let's make our last subs. Toby Couchman has been a good servant today. He's going to come off for Loco. Tommy Eisenhuth's going to come back on. We'll put him on for Jaden Sewer, and then Hamish can come back off for Dylan Egan. Unlimited interchanges is gross, so we'll leave it at 8. Yep, then we'll just swap Tommy Eisenhuth and Dylan Egan once they're back out in the field. Luciano Leilua making a bust down the field, steps to fullback, pick the ball up. Jack DeBellin, man. All right, up you get, Gutho. Good take. Oh, and he just stays in the field of play. Well done. Who's taking this tough carry? Big Loco wants it. Oos, get out of my way. Steps. Oh, no, couldn't step past Connor Tracy there. Oh, Flanagan wants the rock. Gives it off to Loco for his second carry of the set. Slips a little offload to Dylan Egan, who spots a half gap, gets straight through. Steps to fullback, but Toby Sexton very good in cover defence there. All right. Looking up, Jacob Little looks up. Sees a little raid down the blind side. Tuipulotu. Good defence there from Bronson Sherry to identify the blindside raid that was on there. Well, that's a very loopy pass. Crossfield kick from Kyle Flanagan. Who's up for it? Gutho gets to the contest late, but he knocks it back. Lycan puts it on the toe again. Second kick, be wary. Nothing comes of it, but Matty Burton's heading down the field, but good defence there from, I believe that's Tom Eisenhuth, my 90 rated goat. 5 minutes to go. This should be probably the Bulldogs' last chance in possession, so we have this game locked up. Good way to get the season off to a flying start with a win. Interesting play from Matty Burton. Fourth tackle with 2 minutes to go to kick down field position, but I'm all for it. AI a little bit silly. All right, Moses Sully. We'll just keep it simple. Out of dummy half. But Moses Sully, he doesn't care. He wants to score 4 points. Last play. See if we can get one more try. Rub it in. Kyle Flanagan. Out to Val Holmes, the strike centre. Slices straight through. Sees Dylan Egan in support on the inside. Tries to get it back out to the left. Gets an offload. Tuipulotu puts it on the toe. Is he going to score? We are! My goodness, what a try. Surely, award it. Award it!
Award it! Award it!
No try? Why are we saying no try? Resolution will be televised. Yes, let's go. Absolutely. Oh, how good's that? What a play on full time. Right, Val Holmes, can he ice it for that 13 plus for the punters at home? Absolutely nailed it. Well done, punters. We'll head to the Rabbitohs at Wynn Stadium playing as the Dragons. We'll wear our Steelers kit, being that we're going to be... Look at this. Look how stupid the Bunnies home and away kits are. It's that dumb. But yeah, we'll wear the Steelers kit, being that we're playing in Wollongong. I think Bunnies probably will be full strength as well compared to in real life. So it might be a tougher challenge than we expect in this game. When we see their lineup as they run out, we'll come up like he's in Rugby League Level 4. No, it won't. Who can we spot here? Ewan Aiken, Campbell Graham, Tron Mitt. That's it. Probably got Brandon Smith as well, Kalamatangi, Cameron Murray there. Oh, geez, they actually could be quite a tough side to play against. Right, who is that? Boys, running out. Where is everyone at Wynn Stadium? This was a sold-out game in real life. Pack the hill. I think my fan satisfaction's at 62, so maybe that's why. Don't know why it went down after we beat the Bulldogs at home in round 1. Very interesting. Oh, geez, the Bunnies are looking pretty good here. They've already sliced open twice. Great cover defense from Gutho. He's made 2 tackles in a row in cover. Geez, we could be in a bit of licorice all sorts here today. 77 metres conceded off the first set is not ideal. Get to the kicker. Is it Lewis Dodd there? Interesting. But great work from Loco. Diving the loose ball there. Showing a bit of desperation. All right, let's get out of here. A bit of a tip on. Oh, Kyle Flanagan does not want the rock first up. Gives it to Jaden Sewer. Slices straight through. And he's gone again. Running away from his support. But he finds Kyle Flanagan. Great first run from the boys there. Another shift. They spotted a gap out to the left. Out to the right. But Dylan Egan gets wrapped up very well there from the defence. All right. Hook finds Lycan. Just a settler with Jack DeBellin. 20 out. We've got both sides open here. But I think the boys want the ball to the left. Tommy Eisenhuth goes just straight forward. Meter reader. Have we got numbers on the blind side? I think we do. Kyle Flanagan wants it. No, Jaden Sewer gets it. Gives it off to Valentine Holmes, who finds the money man, but he can't quite cross in the corner. Last tackle. We're going to do a little cross-field kick here from Kyle Flanagan, unless he gets jammed, which he does, but he gets an offload away. And Jack DeBellin gets absolutely jammed. Good place to give the ball away, though, in the corner here. So hopefully the boys can defend well. Great. A lot better defensive set. 14 metres gain there from the South this time. And pressure on Jamie Humphries on the last tackle. And a charge down, which falls to Jaden Sewer. Got the ball in very good ball position here. Valentine Holmes scheming, probing. Is he going to score again from dummy half in the second game of the season? Not quite. All right, we're going to feed the ball open to the open side here. Lycan doesn't get the pass he really wants, but he charges towards the in-goal line, and I think he scored his first try in the NRL there. Or it might not be first try in the NRL, first try of the season for sure. All right. TRY. Okay, Val Holmes to convert from right next to the uprights. This should go over pretty easily. Thank you very much. Hit the first half. We're going okay here. Dylan Egan slicing and dicing. Passes back on the inside of Kyle Flanagan, who does get locked up there. That's all right. Damien Cook getting the dummy half. Gives it off to Tommy Eisenhuth, who wants another carry. See how the boys are travelling. Is anyone super tired just yet? Jack DeBellin needs a spell. First sub, we'll bring on Toby Couchman. He can play big minutes. So we'll bring on Toby Couchman there for Jack DeBellin. Good first stint from him. Fourth tackle. Damien Cook straight out dummy half. Slice and dice gets his old club. Sean Mitz, see you later. Can he find... Oh! What a try! He's done the old 1-2 with the Rabbitohs defender. Let's watch that back on the replay. Damien Cook loves that against his old club. Huge from Cookie. Tried to find Lycan King Tonga and goes 1-2 off Kalamatangi. Straight under the sticks. Very good. Dragons out to a 10-point lead after 20 minutes against South Sydney. And obviously, being right in front, Valentine Holmes adds the extras. Very, very well done there from the boys. Lycan in the corner there, gives it to Dill off the kickoff. Gets absolutely jammed. Okay. Yeah, so they could be muscling up here in defence. Loco gets jammed again. All right. Who's going to make the big run in this set? Toby Couchman wants the rock for his first run, and he's got to find Damien Cook in the middle again, who runs away from his support, but he finds Tom Eisen, who's back on the inside. Right, third tackle. We're now already on the inside. Lycan gives it to Gutho on the inside with some tired, weak defence around, but Jai Gray makes a good covered tackle there. They still want stuff on the blind side here, the boys. Moses Sully identifies a gap, but good cover tackle there from South's 5'8". So it might actually be Cody Walker there in the 6. All right, last tackle. They're going to run it. Big shift out to the left. Jaden Sewer gets trapped there by, I believe that is... Who is that? But it was a good tackle anyway. So the boys are getting tired in the back end of the second half. Loco still at 80% fitness, but we'll bring him off for... We'll bring on Jack DeBellin, and then we might bring on Luch for Jaden Sura, actually. Tommy Eisen, who's gone okay there at lock. We'll give Jacob Little some first half minutes too, because Damien Cook has been everywhere so far in the game. Good defensive set here from the Dragons. South managed to make only 19 metres. We are all over him here. Bit of kick pressure again on Jamie Humphries. Hey, no good. But what it means is the Dragons get another attacking set. Jacob Little first thing. A couple of lazy markers. Gets past the would-be defenders. Great run from Jacob Little straight on the field. We absolutely love to see that. All right, let's get this ball out into the blind side here. Kyle Flanagan playing at the line. Unfortunately, unable to do anything just there. The boys still see something on the blind side. Tommy Eisenhuth, bit of hands. Can Moneyman score in the corner? No, he can't. Good defense there from South, who numbered up well. Right, let's get the ball back into the middle here. Jacob Little doesn't want the rock that bad. He gives it off to Jack DeBellin, who's going to score his first try of the season. Very well. All right, Dragons are on absolute fire to start the season. Looking very good against South Sydney here. Valentine Holmes to convert another try. He's going to be top point scorer. Absolutely easy money. The interesting thing is that no one has scored 2 tries yet for the Dragons this season. It's all been blokes getting off the nudie to start with. Jack DeBellin, inspired after that try, wants the ball off the kickoff, and he makes a great run back to the 35. Dragons could be on for another try before half time here. Like King Tongia gets the defence retreating, takes them on. Very well. All right, Little to DeBellin to Dylan Egan, who fumbles the ball. That's not very good execution. We need a big defensive set here because we don't want South having any points going into half time. The only... Oh, here we go. Oh, Kyle Flanagan unable to take the intercept there. The only points we've conceded so far this year off the back of our own errors. So, can we try and defend our errors again here? Doing well so far. Tallis Duncan in the 14, not Jai Gray. My apologies to Tallis. Well, they got a set restart after that. Kyle Flanagan error. All right, they're going to have the ball into half-time. It's going to D up here, lads. All right, last play, heading into half-time. Brandon Smith's going to give it to Ewan Aiken. Big cutout, but it was forward. So we go into half-time, 18-0 up. Great half of football from the Dragons. Let's go. Dylan Egan off the kickoff. Slices straight through. Get out of my way, Tron Mitt. Great kick return. We'll go the outside back scoot. Moses Sawley slices straight through. I think we might need to upgrade the difficulty. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Does difficulty need to be upgraded, or should we just go and win the comp undefeated? Kyle Flanagan sees a little half a chance, but gets well met there by Jacob Host, I believe that was. Can Val be the first person to score more than 1 try this season for the Dragons? Yes, he can. He scores under the posts. Brilliant. Val Holmes is shooing. He loves the big zoom. For Val Holmes. He's going to be absolute shoo-in for top point scorer. Alright, can we put it on the roof of Wynn Stadium? Down at the southern end. Easy money. Catch that one out in the training paddock. South Sydney are getting absolutely flamed here. Alright, Jack DeBellin, the absolute tireless worker, wants another carry. He might be a bit fatigued now. We'll see how he's tracking. Yeah, he's getting a bit tired. We'll get... Who should we bring back on? I think we'll bring on... Looking at this, why have we only... Okay, there he is. We'll bring on Locker. Get him a few more minutes, the big rookie. Alright, let's go. We got options, open and blind. We'll give Hamish Stewart his first run, and he gets his head absolutely taken off. But that gives Dragons another attacking set in good ball. Can we make it 30-0 with 30 minutes to go? I hate the fact that it's a playable. It just... Yeah, ruins me. All right, Hamish Stewart, obviously he's all right, and he's taking another carry there. We've got the blind side. Kyle Flanagan with the overs call. It goes to Luciano Leilua, though. That's all right. And they still want the ball on the blind side. Kyle Flanagan gets an offload out to Tuipulotu, who can't quite manage to squeeze his way over. Oh, Val Holmes picks up. Who is that? Hamish Stewart to score his first try in the NRL. Let's go. He's pumped up about it too. He's only played 9 minutes and he's already scored a meaty. Dragons are running absolutely rampant today. Here he is. Just someone needed to have a big line off. Whoa. Someone needed to run a bit of a straight line off Val Holmes. And Hamish Stewart was that man. All right. Val, for another 2 points, slots it over. Boys are on song today. Don't want to go early crow because we're probably going to bump up the difficulty. But Dragons might win the comp. Boots it down. Big Loco. Gets straight to that first line of defence. Back up on the 20 straight away. Alright, a little bit of a tip on, I think, here. Hamish Stewart, he's looking good so far in his since he's come on. South's finally got the ball back. I think it might be their first set in the second half.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Whoa. The game's a little bit glitchy, isn't it? I'm all for it, because it means we get the ball back. And Gutho, I think, has lined something up here. He's put in a bit of a play. Selling in run-unders. Oh, that's a massive run around, but the referee doesn't care. And Gutho gets taken down 25 metres out from his opposition line. Kyle Flanagan, that's pretty shocking from him. Just takes up to the left post. Although it could have been a bit of a set-up play. Kyle Holmes coming in for a bit of a run. Gets past the first defender and then gets well met by Tavitas Tola there, I believe. Lycan calls overs and he gets met though. Well read by Jacob Host, or the second row on that side, who it is anyway. Dylan Egan takes a bit of a carry, gets an offload away to Moses Sully, but it was forward. That's unfortunate. South Sydney get the ball back. Well defended set from them there. Oh, South Sydney make a breakdown field through Cameron Murray, I believe that is. Probably one of their better players today. Loco Pacifica Tonga and Hamish Stewart doing the job there on him defensively. 2 minutes to go. We'll have a look at how the boys' gas tank is and see if we can make some more subs for the last 15 minutes to really ice out this game and see how many points we can put on South Sydney here at home. Great start to the year. Couple of wins at Cogra and Wynn Stadium. Probably got to put us top of the tree with a big win here as well. But we still got to make sure we ice off the job here. 58 metres gained from the Rabbitohs there. Good set from them. All right. Bit of kick pressure. Hey, yeah, it's a little bit overpowered, the kick pressure in this game. All right, we're going to swing the ball out here so that Jacob Little is able to get off. Val Holmes, bit of a trickster, gives the ball to Kyle Flanagan, who gets locked up there. Who wants the rock here? Bit of a tip on. Whoa, and he swings it back to the open side. Sorry, to the blind side. Val Holmes gets the ball away to Tupalotu, who steps no one and slows himself down and gets tackled. Gets dragged out at 13 metres away from his own, from the opposition line, I'd say. Holy shit, Damien Cook just got absolutely whacked. Right, let's get the ball back towards the centre of the field. Loco Pacifica Tonga will score a try underneath the sticks. I believe that's Loco's first try in the NRL as well. The boys are pumped up, absolutely running rampant through the South Sydney Rabbitohs here today at Wynn Stadium. 34-0, kick to come, will be 36-0 because it's from directly in front. Val Holmes having an easy day with the boot here. Nice 16 points collected so far for him. See if we can get to 40. I think 50's out of reach, so South Sydney fans rejoice. You can still win the comp. But we'll see if we can get another one. Lycan slices straight through, gets past Troll. He's probably missed about 40 tackles today. But great defence there from, who's that on the back of the jersey? That might be Karen Murray again. To read that he was going to go inside to Damien Cook there and stop a potential try. Gutho making the most of the tired South Sydney defence. All right, there's a bit of shape on here. Gives the ball, Kyle Flanagan almost slices straight through, but he gives the ball away to Kristen Tupalotu, who makes a few more metres before he gets dragged down there for the fourth tackle. Great set after points. Boys want the ball in the middle. Again, Lycan King Tongia gets pretty well jammed there by Tallis Duncan. Hamish Stewart's going to get the ball in the last here. They're going to run it again. They've got numbers here. Numbers galore. But they stuff it up again at the end there. Essentially, the last attacking set for the Dragons in this game. They've done very well. Try and close out the game with a clean sheet, hopefully. But South Sydney make a good charge downfield off their first play. South's making a charge downfield. They were pinned in their own corner to start the set. And the third tackle, they're in Dragons' half. Oh, and Clint Gutherson absolutely takes whoever that was head off. Okay, that wasn't very good. Been very disciplined so far this season as well. Might have only given away one other penalty so far. So hopefully, we've got 3 minutes to ice out. Hopefully, we can get a bit of goal line D practice here and ice out the game and keep Rabbitohs scoreless. Another penalty given away from Dylan Egan there. I think the boys are getting a bit tired, get a bit restless. But there's only 2 minutes to go here. Let's try and keep them out. Give away, set, restart, boys. Just keep them out. Do what you got to do. Someone help him. Oh, they've scored a try with a minute to go. That's super disappointing off the back of 2 high tackles. So again, the only times other teams have scored is off the back of our errors. We're in a good position here, I think. It's going to be 36-6. A minute to go. I might try and see if short kickoffs work in this game. All right. Come on, CT. Get up, you big boy.
Kicks off deep into enemy territory.
Oh, that's out the full. Whoopsie. Look at those different try scorers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 separate try scorers. Well done from the boys. Sharing the love around. Just ate them up through the middle there. We are sitting top of the tree. Let's have a look at the ladder. For and against of plus 43 over Manly's plus 34. We're looking pretty good. So as we round out the end of episode 1, we have a top try scorer in Valentine Holmes with 2. The rest of the boys, CT, Larkin King Tonga, Kyle Flanagan, Damien Cook, Jack DeBellum, Hamish Stewart, and Loco Pacifici Tonga are all locked in there at 1. For the goal scorers, obviously Val Holmes has been the only one so far with 9. Then points-wise, Val is on 26, leading out in front there, going very well. Then we've got Kyle Flanagan on 5 with the field goal as well, and all the other boys, of course, again, locked in on 4 points. Player charge, how Clint Gutherson dispute the charge, see if he gets cleared. He has been cleared to play. I think I've noticed a bit of a glitch so far. If you just challenge it, they get cleared. Okay, Dylan Egan's been suspended. Fantastic. That's not what we wanted to see. We'll get through all our emails here. Dylan Egan's been suspended for 3 games. That's not very good for the start of the next episode. So next episode, we've got the Storm. That's going to be a huge game. We'll have a look at the calendar as well. So we've got the Storm and the Eels and the Titans in the next game. Let me know if you want me to bump up the difficulty because it was relatively easy. I suppose we made pretty light work of the South Sydney Rabbitohs in that first game there. So, yes, very good. All right, make sure if you enjoyed this video, you leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for the rest of the Career Mode series because we're going to be dropping these weekly from now on. Just remember to always do your Brabham best. And Scotty, drink your water. Cheers.